Can you tell them what's your name?
Oh, hi, I'm Victor Y. Chen.
Victor, we met at, I believe, Vogue show a few months ago. And Vogue, they had like Anita design. That's where we did the interview first time. And now we worked yesterday in a show together. Like, what's the, like, LI, yes, but you got pretty much in every show yesterday, and then you got an honor to open the show. How was difficult? To get to that spot?
Oh, well, actually, that was just sort of thrust upon me. I didn't know I was going to open the entire thing, which was like, I actually showed up and I was asking Dahlia, like, you got in fit for me? Because we hadn't fitted yet. I just knew she chose me. And she's like, oh, yeah, you're first. I was like, oh, shit, okay, I'm opening your show. That's awesome. Then I checked the list. She's the first designer on the show. I'm like, oh, oh, you mean I'm opening the show? Oh, so, it was an honor. Definitely. Surprisingly, not more pressure, actually.
What's the next step for you? Like now you worked for so many designers. Like what do you want to accomplish next? Like you want to be like a Geo on the billboard? Do you want to be like on the TV? Like what do you want to do now?
I mean, any of that would be great. I don't know. I still feel like I'm getting a feel for the industry right now because, as I mentioned last time, I'm fairly new to it. But I've been very fortunate to be able to represent a couple of brands and be able to work with some really amazing people. So I'm really enjoying that. And I just feel like it's just sort of like climbing a ladder, and you just sort of. I feel like I don't know what the next step is, but I also feel like it's right there. I just have to reach out and follow where it takes me. I mean, hopefully, yeah. I'd love to be on the billboard soon, but we'll see.
But what kind of steps do you take as a male model? Like you reach out to designers, you see the posts. Like what do you want to do with this? Like, and how fashion may be helping you? Is there like I understand you put a lot of time and effort into this, and you're spending your Friday day like you can be with your friends, so you can make money somewhere, and you're here for modeling for free. Like what fashion does for you? Like you get just pictures, the video, like you have good friends, like you like how that converts into like something that makes sense for you.
No, I got you. Well, as someone that's not just in the fashion industry but in the entertainment overall, as I mentioned last time, I'm an actor as well and a singer. For me, what I really learned is that this entire business is built on networking. That's ultimately what I'm doing here. Overall, yes, like the pictures are nice and everything. It helps me build a like thicker book, a little bit more variety. I get different like today I think all of the designers today are from Africa, so they're like all African designs, which is something I haven't done before. It's all building that, but ultimately, it's about the networking. It's about getting to know, aside from the designers, the other models here, makeup, hair, all those the producers of this. And interviews and like photographers, it's all about that. And as long as you have a good ground basis for that, my understanding is that it naturally builds you up. It gives you the next step where you should be taking.
People, before the internet, before the Instagram time, people had to go to the fashion shows because that's the only way to network. Right now, people network on the computer and the Instagram. You can meet 100 people in a couple of minutes on the Instagram. You don't have to like be physically present in so many places. Why do you still come and be here?
I think that's where my acting background comes in. See, the difference between being on TV or film compared to being in theater. The human connection that sometimes you cannot get just through a screen. That's what's missing in like in
the picture. You can color correct it, but once you smell it, you feel it, you sound the physical presence is
there. Sixth sense there for everybody. If you're there physically, there is a connection. The energy, exactly. Some people call it that. The sixth sense of. It's not just seeing it in real life, seeing it move in front of you, three-dimensional. There's all of that, but there's a sixth sense of energy, as you said, that connects you with what you're seeing, and that is something that's a lot more memorable and also more concrete. When people think back to a conversation had online, a lot of people forget a lot of things, but it's a lot easier for them to remember if it's seen with their own eyes, if they're there, if they feel it in their body.
Okay. That's what do you do aftermath? Let's say you work the show today, tomorrow, like what's the next process for you? Like, do you tag those pictures? You reach out to photographers, videographers. Like, what's the process? Like, how do you squeeze the most juice, the most air, energy out of the your presence here?
Absolutely. Well, two things, I guess. One of the things is my understanding is very much about being respectful. So yes, you wanna get maximum out of everything you do, but at the same time, you don't want to put too much pressure on the people that you're asking this from, because they aren't obliged to give you anything. You're not owed anything in this business. This is not charity, but it's sort of scratching each other's backs. You want to be there for them when they don't need you, but they don't mind you being there. They're thankful that you're there, and you want to be thankful that they can give something back. It's about that.
What is your Instagram? One more time.
Oh yes, Chen_the Chipper. So CHEN_THECHIPPER.
Ladies and gentlemen, check it out. He might have even better pictures than he has before after the show.